Okay, so y'all was like ants. Y'all was like seagulls on a sandwich at the beach with that last video that I made. Looks like some people in here want to talk theology. What? Because that is like my most favorite subject. Yes, I love to talk theology. So I'm just, if anybody could just throw me something and I'm gonna roll with it. I learned the Bible. Okay, let me just give you my background. I grew up in like the most unchurched household that, well, I mean, I'm sure there's millions of them, but my house had to hit like at the top of that list. I'm like serious. Like the only time I've ever heard anybody say the name Jesus, well, you can definitely bet a Christ was followed after it, and then a lot of more words that had nothing to do with the Bible. We only went to church for looking it for the look. We went all the way to downtown Baton Rouge to the First Presbyterian, where everybody, I mean, that place was huge. And we all got to light candles. And that was why I liked it, because I'm just sitting there. No, I'm not. I didn't start thinking this till I was older. Okay, but like just dropping the candle and another person dropping the candle. Just the whole place just, I know, right? Did not have those thoughts when I was young. Didn't have those thoughts way older, like in my 20s. Anyway, what happened was I got saved. I got saved at my washing machine and my dryer in 2008 because there was just so much going on. And like up to that point, I had I had only used drugs to figure out how to figure out something. That was my way to figure it out, was just get loaded, right? But I couldn't do that anymore. That was off the table. And like my husband just didn't live with us. He like had never lived with us, and I had 5 kids in the house, and 4 of them were like a year apart. And I had never been a mom. I had never been a mom before. And man, life was it was hard. And I remember I was just standing at the washing machine, and I just looked up, because everybody thinks that that's where God is. He's up, but like he's also down. He's also this way and that way, because there is no space and no time where God is. Anyway, don't let me venture off into physics, because I'll venture off over there and I won't come back. All right. Anyway, so I was just like, look, Jesus, whatever. If you're real, whatever, you need to come take this, because, like, I want to die right now. I just want to die. I don't want to live, but and then I said, because I have my babies, like I don't want to live, but I don't want to die, but I don't want to live, but I don't want to die, and I swear to I swear to God and everything I love, like within 24 hours, everything about me changed. Everything. At that time, I still was using Lortabs as blue Watsons, right? Like 3 of those a day, never one, whole one at a time. Not that I'm any big shot, I'm just a wiener when it comes to opiates. I hate them. The only reason I got hooked on them was because of all the C-sections that I had to have. And I noticed if you take them very sparingly, they give you a nice little energy boost. But that stops. So anybody who just heard me say that, just know that it stops, and then it turns into another nasty, horrible monster that you never saw coming. So just don't. Plus, they put fentanyl in everything now. Okay, so within 24 hours, I quit doing those. I just stopped. Stopped. I quit smoking cigarettes. And at this point, I didn't drink, so I didn't have to quit that. But there was something else big that I quit. Oh, like my mouth just weirdly just stopped saying any curse words. Like, it was so. And then this drive to learn the Bible and go to church became so immense. Like, I would wake up at 3:30 in the morning just so I'd have at least 2 hours to study the Bible before the kids got up. And so what I'm trying to say is I learned more Bible in 6 months. And I know this because I tested it. I learned more Bible in 6 months than most people learn sitting on a pew, warming that bitch up every Sunday while they just looking down their nose judging people. I learned more Bible in 6 months than they learned sitting on that same pew their entire freaking lives. And that's what made me stop going to church.